Welcome back to Tipping Point Files, the channel where we break down global crises, survival strategies, and the decisions that shape our future. You wake up to the familiar buzz of your phone, expecting the usual morning updates, weather, emails, maybe a meme from a friend. But today, every notification screams the same thing. World War III has begun. The headlines are surreal, almost cinematic. Sirens wail in the distance, and the air feels heavier, charged with panic. Just yesterday, your biggest worry was a work deadline or what to cook for dinner. Now the world outside your window is unrecognizable, and the rules of daily life have been rewritten in an instant. Social media is a torrent of confusion and fear. News anchors' voices tremble as they report on attacks, alliances, and uncertainty. In the space of a single hour, your priorities shift from routine to survival. The first hour could decide your next decade. What you do now matters more than ever. In the first moments of a global crisis, your top priority is immediate safety. The world outside may be erupting with chaos, air raid sirens, sudden blackouts, or news of cyber attacks crippling essential services. Civil unrest can break out as panic spreads. Your first move is critical. Quickly assess your surroundings for any direct threats. Are you in a city that could be a target? Is your neighborhood showing signs of unrest? Listen for official alerts on a battery-powered radio or emergency apps, as internet and cell service may become unreliable. Gather your family and move to a pre-identified safe area in your home, like a basement or an interior room away from windows. If you live in an apartment, know the safest exit routes and have a plan to reach a more secure location if needed. Lock your doors and windows and stay out of sight. If you hear explosions or gunfire, get low and shield yourself from flying debris. Remember, survival starts with your first move. Every second counts. Your calm, decisive action now can make all the difference. Once you've secured your immediate safety, your next priority is to understand what's happening. In a crisis, knowledge is your greatest weapon. The right information helps you make life-saving decisions, while rumors and misinformation can lead you into danger. Start by tuning in to official sources, battery-powered radios, government emergency broadcasts, and trusted news outlets. If the internet is still up, check official government websites and verified social media accounts for real-time updates. Avoid relying on random posts or forwarded messages. These often spread panic and falsehoods. Pay close attention to local alerts about air raids, evacuation orders, or shelter-in-place instructions. If you have a scanner app or device, listen to emergency services channels for unfiltered updates. Write down key details, safe zones, curfews, and routes to avoid. Share only verified information with your family and neighbors to prevent confusion. Be wary of deepfakes, doctored images, and sensational headlines designed to provoke fear. Cross-check any alarming news with multiple reputable sources before acting. In the fog of war, clarity is rare but essential. Stay calm, stay skeptical, and keep your focus on the facts. The more accurately you understand the situation, the better you can protect yourself and those you love. With the world in turmoil, your next step is to secure the essentials that will keep you and your family alive for at least the next 72 hours. In a crisis, supplies vanish quickly. The shelves will empty faster than you think. Don't wait for the panic to spread. Act immediately. Start with water. Fill every available container, bathtub, and sink. Each person needs at least 1 gallon per day for drinking and basic hygiene. If you have water purification tablets or filters, keep them handy in case the tap water becomes unsafe. Next, gather non-perishable food. Canned goods, energy bars, dried fruits, and nuts. Choose items that require little or no preparation. If you have a camping stove or grill, make sure you have fuel. Don't forget a manual can opener and utensils. Secure all necessary medications, including prescriptions, over-the-counter painkillers, and first aid supplies. If anyone in your household has special medical needs, prioritize those items. Prepare for power outages. Charge all devices, including backup batteries and power banks. Locate flashlights, lanterns, and extra batteries. If you have a generator, ensure it's fueled and ready, but always use it safely. Speed and smart choices matter. The first wave of panic buyers will strip stores bare. By acting quickly and methodically, you give yourself a critical buffer, time to think, adapt, and survive. In chaos, community is your lifeline. Isolation during a crisis can be as dangerous as any external threat. Once your immediate needs are secured, reach out to family, neighbors, and local groups. Start by checking in with loved ones, confirm their safety, and share your plans. Establish a group text or a phone tree so everyone can stay updated, even if cell service becomes unreliable. Next, connect with your neighbors. Knock on doors or leave notes if it's safe to do so. Share information about resources, hazards, and safe zones. Pooling supplies and skills, like first aid, cooking, or security, can make everyone stronger. If someone is vulnerable, like the elderly or disabled, coordinate to ensure they're not left behind. Look for local mutual aid groups, community centers, or emergency shelters. Many neighborhoods organize quickly in a crisis, offering support, information, and even protection. If you have walkie-talkies or CB radios, distribute them among your group for backup communication. Remember, panic breeds isolation, but survival thrives on cooperation. By building a support network, you reduce fear, share burdens, and increase your chances of making it through. In a world turned upside down, people are your greatest resource. The only constant in a crisis is change. As the situation unfolds, what kept you safe an hour ago might put you at risk now. Stay alert and flexible. Rigid plans can quickly become dangerous. Monitor updates from official sources and your support network. Be ready to shift from sheltering in place to evacuating at a moment's notice, or vice versa. Pack a go bag with essentials. Identification, cash, medications, food, water, and basic tools. Keep it by the door, along with sturdy shoes and weather-appropriate clothing. Know multiple evacuation routes, and have a plan for where to go if your primary destination becomes unsafe. If you must stay put, reinforce your shelter, ration supplies, and keep a low profile. Adaptability is your greatest asset. Discuss contingency plans with your family and support network. Assign roles and agree on signals or meeting points in case you get separated. Stay calm, think ahead, and don't be afraid to change course as new information comes in. In a world where the ground keeps shifting, your ability to adapt will determine your survival and your future. History shows that the first 24 hours of any major crisis separate those who survive from those who struggle. In every conflict, from the Blitz in London to the sudden invasions of modern times, the prepared act while the unprepared react. Those who have a plan, secure essentials, and connect with others are far more likely to stay safe and in control. In contrast, panic leads to chaos, empty shelves, missed warnings, and dangerous decisions made in fear. The difference is clear. Preparation means having water before the taps run dry, knowing where to go before the roads jam, and finding support before isolation sets in. Control comes from knowledge, readiness, and community. Panic comes from denial and delay. Your actions in the first hours set the tone for everything that follows. Don't wait for disaster to strike before you think about what you'd do. The next world war could start tomorrow. Will you be ready? Thanks for watching. If you found this information valuable, hit that like button, subscribe to Tipping Point Files, and turn on notifications. We're here to help you stay prepared for whatever comes next. Stay safe out there.